Greetings, Japan fans. Today's show, we're going to talk about who becomes a CEO. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome back to the 11th year of the Leadership Japan series. And I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the three-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, or in Japanese, Anata mo Prezen no Tachiden. Plus, Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muru ni suru no wa yamimashou. And all are available on Amazon. This podcast brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan. Trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We're not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentation Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcaster Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is mama. Mama. Mama means so-so. Well, what do you think about this idea for the project? So-so. Yeah, it's okay. So-so. Mama. 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 Well, what do you think about the movie? Mama. Mama. So-so. So-so. Not exciting. So-so. Mama. Mama. Now, this is episode number 552. And today we are talking about why CFOs struggle as the CEO. I was reading an article by Anjli Raval in the Financial Times about the transition for CFOs to the CEO job. She quoted a survey by Heidrick and Struggles, which showed a third of CFOs in the FTSE 100 firms became the CEO. This is up from 21% in 2019. Raval makes an interesting observation. Research shows that CEOs promoted from the CFO job do not drive top-line revenue growth as quickly as those from other backgrounds, particularly in the first few years. Why is that the case? The article offers a few reasons about these promoted CFOs having a cash preservation mindset over a drive to pursue new opportunities. Also, as the CFO, they'd be making tough budget allocation decisions which had not been popular with their division head colleagues. Now they are the boss. But not everyone is happy about it. As Yogi Berra said, leading is easy. It is getting people to follow you, which is hard. That skill set isn't taught to people trained in finance and accounting. Analytical people, in general, are not particularly people-focused. They are focused on the numbers, particularly the cash flow. Nothing is wrong with that, but the leader's role is different. They need a defined set of skills, and usually they are promoted to CEO but given no training on the areas where there are bound to be gaps. Sales skills are not part of their academic curriculums, and usually nothing they have ever done themselves. If you are the boss of an organization with a sales force, then your accounting credentials count for nothing. No one in sales will take you seriously as having any opinion worth regard. Salespeople are a tough crowd. They are self-sufficient, robust, resilient, self-made in their careers based on their success in selling solutions to buyers. From their point of view, Someone who just counts up the numbers but has never sat across from thousands of ordinary buyers won't command much respect. Fancy degrees and letters after your name are irrelevant to salespeople. If the new CEO wants to get salespeople behind them, then they had better spend a lot of time with their salespeople, visiting buyers and hearing firsthand how tough the profession of sales is. I'm thinking back to all the CFOs I've worked with, and in my experience, most of them look down on salespeople. That attitude won't win any hearts and minds. As the boss, we need our salespeople to be fully committed and firing on all cylinders. Treating the salespeople as the great unwashed may make the new boss feel superior, but salespeople are experts at reading between the lines and summing people up very quickly. They won't be fooled. Find out more. We come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. We do them in Japanese and we do them in English, do them in our super safe classroom. We do them live online. Our show today is being brought to you by, on the 25th and 26th of April, doing a high-impact presentations program. 26th of April, doing Winning with Relationship Selling. 9th of May, we'll do our 3-day Dale Carnegie course, 3-day version. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. So that's www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. So that's greg.story, STORY, at dalecarnegie.com. Don't forget to grab my business books on Japan on Amazon. Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese. Japan Business Mastery. Japan Presentations Mastery, which is Anata mo Presen no Tachijin in translation. And Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muru ni suru wa yamimashou. If you like learning by watching videos, and we have over 2,300 there for you at Tokyo Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show on Japan. That's every Monday, Tokyo time. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. And on Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. You can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. The other usual skill gap is in dealing with all different types of people. When you spend your career in technical specialty areas, there's a common language and understanding with your immediate colleagues which is not shared outside your division. Lawyers, engineers, IT people spring to mind. Their education didn't put much emphasis on communication and people skills, and when they become the boss, that gap is highlighted. Does the organization recognize that and give them any training? Usually, no. Somehow, it is imagined they will just magically transform themselves after a long career path in a box and become hail fellow, well-met types to the masses. I'm thinking of a lawyer I know here. I see him a lot at networking events and always wonder about what is he trying to achieve. Presumably, he's looking for potential business as a lawyer. Interestingly, when I engage him in conversation, he's stiff, awkward, and definitely does not make you feel welcome, comfortable, or relaxed in his company. The contradiction of aims and reality is quite profound. If you make the leap from technical person to leader, then you need to work on yourself. The company might give you an executive coach, but unless they are experts in communication and people skills, they will just ask a bunch of deep, meaningful, and searching questions and provide no answers. Very unsatisfying in my experience. Take personal accountability and get help on improving your communication skills pronto. Also, make a bigger effort to learn how to get on with people who are just not like you and never will be like you. We can fire everyone who's different to us, As much as we think that is a good idea, it is better to change ourselves and become more skilled in working with people than eliminating the very people we need to make the organization a success. If we don't get the people and the communication parts right, then we will struggle to have people follow us, and our time at the top will be brief. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then tell your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. You can contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Until the next episode, take what you thought valuable, put it into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. So be one of them. Remember, I'm in your corner, your go-to guy for soft skills training in Tokyo, committed to your success here in Nippon.